three best friends.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I hate about the good microphones is
What?
I swallow a lot and I know,
know
it's
it's
picking
picking
it
it
up. I know it.
That's not.
I have to
tequila
turn.
talking.
I have to turn and go like,
Wow.
No, you don't.
No, you
Nobody's
don't.
embarrassed of your swallows here.
Yeah.
Except for you.
I'm nervous. I was swallowing like that, like the whole last couple days. I
Since
almost
I was-
canceled on you guys because I fucking the whole day just guh.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know why it's happening. I did it during Cooking with Zaina.
Is it a
Why am
new-
I
is
nervous
it a
to
new
perform with my
Twitch?
daughter?
Is it a new Twitch?
Yeah. Yes.
How often do you get new Twitches?
All the time.
You never tell us?
No. I have secrets too,
He's Tequila Sam now.
and I keep them in my butt.
For
And
only
nobody
little
goes in there.
stinkers to hear.
Come on. You could tell us anything.
No, I would never tell you. Yeah, I get new twitches all the time, and I had them from you guys.
Dang.
When you're looking at me, you can only see the facial ones, but you don't even know that my dick is doing a helicopter most of the time.
That's a pretty cool new one, though.
Yeah,
Something I'd like to see.
Yeah.
we're always
Let's ask our
talking.
viewers at home.
We're always talking too, so there's never like silences. But if nobody was saying anything, the TV was off, and we were really quiet, which never happens. You would hear it go.
Sounds like a sad dog.
Yeah, it's going down. Somebody hit its propeller. All right, this is a Secret Clubhouse podcast where we take a word from our listeners and we use it for a theme for the rest of the episode. Today's secret password is
First show. Wow.
we do stand-up comedy. You
First
guys know
shows.
that, and we all had first shows, and first shows are the worst shows.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have a couple stories. My first performance ever was at the Comedy Store, and I was like, I think I was 19 years old, and then
That's a big venue for a first show.
yeah, it was like one of those where you like take the class and you do the graduation at the thing. So
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
yeah.
Whoa, you took a comedy class?
Yeah, you're
I thought you were going to say
he's-
the lottery open mic.
No,
Dang.
I took a comedy class. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Ralph's
Yeah.
educated.
Yeah, I while I was going to SMC, I was like, I'm just gonna take a comedy class, and like,
How much was it?
I don't remember. There's a couple $100 at least.
Do you regret it?
No,
Amount due, one soul.
no, because it made me just go on stage. It made me go
Forced
on
you
stage.
to do
It
it,
forced
yeah.
me to do it.
It
Otherwise,
seems
I
like a
wouldn't
good way to start. You kind of learn a little bit before, because I didn't know shit.
Right.
have. Yeah, I knew how to be funny, but I didn't know how to be a comedian.
Right.
So that was like learning that part of it. I knew I needed help with.
And I don't think that the four of us could stress that enough, is that those are different things.
yeah.
Yeah.
People
yeah,
need
yeah.
to know that it's hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime I hear anybody who's like funny in a group after one of our shows at the bar, and then they're like, they always say I should be
Yeah.
a comedian. I'm like, well, you absolutely shouldn't then.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
yeah.
it
They're
took a-
different. They're
you-
different monsters.
Yeah, you can make somebody fucking giggle at a bar. He's like,
Yeah,
whatever.
or in a closet.
Yeah, or wherever you are. You
Yeah,
show 'em my
spaceship.
propeller dick.
Yeah.
That'll get him.
I would say most comedians aren't funny
Off stage.
off stage.
Yeah, it's kind of like the weird opposite. A lot of them are introverted. A lot of them
Yeah.
are shy. Thinkers. They think, they don't talk.
Did you say fingers with
Yeah,
the F?
thinkers.
Funk.
Yeah.
Funk?
This is why our podcast bombs, because we're just not good when we're off stage. We try our best.
Yeah, and then one of my first shows after that was like my first show that was like at a non-comedy venue.
How'd the show one go?
It
How'd
was
the
good.
classroom?
I mean, it was fine. It was good. Like I got big laughs, but the material.
but you were going for gasps.
Yeah, I was going for that hard knocking stuff. But I only had a few friends that were over 21, so only they could come.
Right.
So that was kind of cool. But I had my first set on VHS.
Oh,
And
somebody just dated himself.
I watched it like
And
a
I
couple
don't
years
mean
ago.
sexually.
Wow, that was brutal to watch.
Real quick, can I be honest?
Sure.
I thought you said VH1. Like, that's what I put in my head when you said the V and the H. And then you said someone's dating himself. And I was like, I guess. When did it come out? How long's VH1 been around?
VH1's still pretty
Dude,
cool.
VH1's not even a channel anymore. I just
I guess
realized
it's
that.
not.
Right?
Whoa.
Isn't it?
No.
I don't think it's a channel.
I don't watch cable.
I don't
I have
cable.
I don't have a TV.
Yeah. I guess it's not because we watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did this show at a Brazilian restaurant.
Ooh.
And so I'm in the back and I'm like trying to prepare and I'm like coming. I have a new joke. I have a brand new joke about serial killers and just a random joke I was just like working on. And then I'm in the back and I could hear it was like a DJ that was like bringing up comedians. So stupid. And then so the guy's like
DJ and comedy night.
yeah, oh man. So he's like playing all this like Brazilian music, and then he's like, oh, and we have one of our owners wants to say something, and one of the owners goes, if any of you guys have heard from Angelica, please send us, message us. Like we're really worried about her, and she's in our hearts and our prayers, and we just hope that we heard something about her and she turns up, and hope to God, we pray to God that she's alive, and if we could all just do a quick prayer, real quick. And then they did a prayer. So the owner's sister, so it was one of the I forgot who it was. It was like a producer from Survivor or somebody kidnapped this woman in Brazil, for this Brazilian woman, and like she just ended up missing. Like no one can find her body anywhere. Like they went on vacation and like no one can find her body. So that person was the owner's sister.
What?
And so that they decided to throw this like comedy show to like
bring joy to people's hearts.
and I'm the first fucking comedian that's supposed to be on stage. And then like
The DJ Angelica may or may not be dead. Now coming to the stage, a round of applause, everybody, for Ralph Guerra.
we really miss you, Angelica. Please come back to us.
Ralph in his head is like, do I still do my new joke about Taken? Or
Dude, I didn't do the joke. I freaking bombed so hard.
What was the joke?
Yeah,
about?
how are you supposed to follow the saddest news ever at a Brazilian restaurant?
Yeah, it was just I don't know, it was stupid. It was
supposed to be a
it was
heavy
about like a
environment.
chill serial killer. Like you never hear about like serial killers that are like, yeah, hop in the van, all right, cut that neck open. Like,
Did you ever do it?
no, dude, I was so that ruined
retired
me.
it.
That ruined me. I'm surprised I still stuck with it, because that was such a brutal like
Bomb.
Oh my god, I was just so like. I mean, I was brand new, and then that's what I had to deal with. It was just not
That's
good.
you can't win.
Now
You
I
can't
wish.
win.
Now I'd love to do it. I think it'd be so
I was
much
gonna
fun.
say the only like there are ways to win in that moment. You just have to acknowledge it,
Right.
and then your
right.
material has
Yes.
to back up that you're funny also.
Yeah.
So like a new comedian, there's no way you succeed
No
in that
way.
situation because you're already
Right.
in a hole
Yeah,
because
if
your
you
jokes aren't good.
If you
Yeah.
address it and it's like, oh, this guy's pretty good, and then you're just
Yeah, and then
Bad.
your fucking your first joke is about like Hawaiian ice. So it's shaved, huh?
Shaved, like you can shave a head too, guys.
boo.
Find our daughter.
Hey, who's okay? Well, maybe you guys maybe have you looked off the coast at all? Or maybe her body is gonna turn up like on a boat.
Maybe
they find
they're
her?
where your
I
jokes
don't
are.
think so.
She's still missing?
I think she's still missing. So if anyone out there knows Angelica,
Oh my god! If she's our listener,
oh my god, she's like trying to send SOS.
Well,
that's
to
rough.
Angelica and to Ralph's
Wow.
first show at a Brazilian restaurant after a eulogy.
Did you do? When was like the next time you did stand up after that?
Probably a couple months actually.
17 years.
It was a funeral at a Mexican restaurant.
Why do I keep doing these?
Dude, that's your niche market.
Yeah,
Is
funerals.
You always bomb, but at the end of the night, you eat really good meats.
Yeah, really good meats, and they also pay me for my time, $10 usually.
But the meats, those are priceless. Ralph only does charity GoFundMe shows for like people
For
in,
shawarma?
like bad news.
Yeah.
And just pay me in the meat.
Well, dude, also weird. That's I don't think you're doing this story, but like when we talked about the strip club.
Yeah.
Remember when we performed at a strip club?
Oh, yeah.
I think we already
Tried to
talked about
forget.
done-
I tried to
we've done
forget.
that.
So, but that was also for a benefit.
Oh,
like
something happened,
someone
right.
was like stuck in like the middle of the country
In the
and didn't
Amazon.
have they didn't have enough money to come back, so we're like raising money to like send to them so they can come back to
Yeah, but it
California.
was just a flight from Nebraska, so it was like $17.
We need our best dancer, Crystal, back. She's stuck in Omaha. we need to raise $46 to get her on the next Frontier flight.
Yeah, benefit shows are fucking. It's brutal because they're not there for comedy.
That's an uphill battle.
Yeah.
I did a Tourette's one, like a Tourette syndrome.
So there's a bunch of twitchy people out in the audience.
No, not Tourette's benefit doesn't mean that they're fucking twitchy people. You did a show to find a girl. That doesn't mean everybody's daughter was missing. What about my
We're
daughter?
learning these things.
We're gonna find your daughter too, Rachel. You gotta just stick with me, all right?
All right, Ralph, get up here and tell him jokes. They're
Yeah,
all missing.
just wait till after my closer.
But I did. It was in New York City, and I did.
Whoa,
it
the big
for-
lights.
Yeah, I did it for free, which was a mistake. Should have got paid at least, so I felt good about the situation.
Yeah.
And I did it because I was trying to like. I got asked to do it. I have Tourette's, and I was like, maybe I'll try to give back to the community and
What
do
kind of
like a
venue
nice
was
thing.
it?
Bro, it was a fucking banquet hall.
Yikes. Must suck.
It looked like a place where you celebrate your prom. It was like
Yeah.
massive chandeliers,
Yeah.
circle tables, so
Yeah.
people's backs were to me.
Oh wow.
And they didn't bring me up right, and the stage was like way too fucking high
Oh,
for the
wow.
tables.
Yeah.
And so you're like looking, and I was, they
I
had
thought
like,
you were gonna say for me, so you had to like climb on stage, like you had to like lay on your belly.
they had to put a rope in your
Hop up.
fucking belt buckle and pull me up.
I said for a step up in my fucking rider.
And it was just it was a blizzard already
Jesus.
in New York City. So I land on my GPS the night before. It was like from the airport to the venue is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It took me 3 hours to get to this place in a taxi
Oh, yeah.
because the blizzard. The
Yeah.
fucking streets were insane. And I finally get there, and it's like way behind. They're always lagging. So like people are supposed to be sat down already. It's like 2 hours
Yeah.
before that, and people are still like donating,
Yeah, the
raffles,
silent
shit like
auction's
that.
still going.
Dude, it's so the air in the room is already you're gonna bum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no way you win this room over. And I fucked up. I should have gone on like happier and shit, but I
Yeah.
was already miserable because it was like 3 hours after I was supposed to. And the first thing out of my mouth was, oh, "This isn't my nightmare." And then these
Oh.
old rich people looked like
Yeah.
we paid a lot of money for this
Yeah.
kid to be here.
Yeah.
Like they paid for my flight and hotel and shit like that.
Is this after AGT?
Uh huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So there were expectations.
Wow.
How'd it go?
Well, I did 7 minutes.
7?
I was only supposed to do 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't like. I was supposed to do 30, and just like I'm gonna tap out, and we got to find that guy's Brazilian daughter.
Wow.
Same benefit.
So
But
what'd you do?
I started with material, and then that didn't work because it's like
Yeah.
50 people in a huge room, not looking at you and not caring about comedy. They would just want to like help their
Eating
kids.
shrimp with their fingers.
Yeah, they just want to like donate. Yeah, dude, they all had fucking like lobsters on their fucking fingers. This gets boring.
Oh wow.
Bring me the next Tourette's entertainer.
Wow. What? I love that they're like eating people that have Tourette's. Like, bring me a new Tourette's person. I'm gonna eat this little boy.
Just wiggle around like a little fish.
There's this-
They eat you legs first.
yeah, but for some reason you have the body of a goose with the head of someone with Tourette's. Like, what the heck? The heck am I talking about?
Weird. It got weird.
With the little, well, you know how the gooses have like those little white things you put the ends of bones, but those are just socks. They're just tiny socks for your little feet.
You just gonna keep explaining this?
Keep describing a goose.
Yeah, man.
What are those things? Those little white, they look like a little chef hat they put on the.
Oh, for the legs? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not that into Thanksgiving.
What?
Isn't that when you eat fine birds?
Do you eat goose?
Have you ever had a turducken?
No.
It's fucking trash.
I hate the lead in. You were like hard selling.
I saw it in your head.
You got me interested.
Dude, I knew Ralph was gonna say that though. I saw his little eyes. What do they not expect me to say? Evil.
Why is it that comics always do fucking? We're like the one profession that does our thing at venues that are not supposed to be ours.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Oh my god.
whatever you do, don't do this in here. And we're like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We just set up a fucking. We're desperate.
The first show I ever took my now fiance to
Yeah.
was in a Indian restaurant
Whoa.
in a basement in Pasadena, and I maybe 3 dates with Tiff, and she'd never seen me perform stand up, and so I was like, yeah, it's probably not gonna be a great show, but
Yeah.
you're here rather than stay at home. Come on, we got to break the ice somehow. The thing you never want to happen is to have someone who's never seen you do it
Yeah.
see you do it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
The show was shit. It was not a great show.
Yeah.
Tiff is a great sport, though, as you guys know. She, I think, was nervous for me, and like nervous third
Yeah.
date. She was nervous just about dating me,
Yeah.
and like
Right.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure because like it was going really good, and she was like super into it at the beginning of the relationship. So was I, of course, and I think she got a little nervous, and the show got pushed back like an hour, as it always does at an off
Yeah.
venue. So she was just drinking. And
Oh,
I was
wow.
like kind of talking to the comics, kind of
Yeah.
talking to the booker, doing the comedy thing, like checking in on her a lot.
I thought he was just like destroying chicken tikka masala.
I'm just eating a ton of Indian food, as I do before every show now.
Imagine it's an hour later. You turn and you're fucking third date with this girl. She's just ripping into chicken legs.
I never perform. There was no show. I just
Whoa.
wanted...
Chicken tikka masala is chicken necks? No. I thought that's what you said. Ripping into chicken necks.
Said legs.
Oh.
So
Jesus.
she's drinking. We're there for like 3 hours. She's drinking,
Yeah.
and I don't know what happened, but by the time the show was over, my little Tiffikins
Yeah.
was
A Tiff monster.
a Tiff monster. She was blacked
Wow.
the fuck out.
Wow.
And I noticed because she was like wobbling up the stairs as we ascended from the sad
Oh, wow.
basement show.
She's like, where the fuck's all the turducken?
Wow.
I need more chicken. So she's blacked out, and I'm a good sport. I had a couple cocktails. I'm like, oh, fuck it, it happens, no big deal. But she's like, I'm underplaying it. She was like shit faced,
Oh, wow.
like shit faced, like she's drunk. So I'm like, oh fuck, let's get this girl some food that's
Yeah.
not Indian based.
Yeah.
And there's an In-N-Out directly across the
I
street.
thought you
from
were
the
going to say,
venue.
there's an Indian place right across the street.
So we go get chicken tikka masala. So I take her. I don't know. Culture.
Hi, my name is Marsala. I'll be your waitress at Olive Garden.
Allen Garden.
Oh no.
I couldn't even do it.
Allen Garden.
Olive Garden.
So we go to this In-N-Out, right? I get her a burger. She sloppily eats it, and then she's like,
Wow.
Ew,
It's
Jesus. That was fucking mean.
Well, I'm paying-
She sloppily eats it as a
was-
sloppy piece of shit mess she is.
She's your fiance, James.
Well, this was like 7 years ago, so
Yeah.
I can say it.
She eats it like a little piggy.
Freaking troughed.
It was sloppy. I'm not she'd own it. Especially for what comes next. She gets up and she's like, I gotta pee. Like that drunk
Yeah.
mumble in your back. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no worries. Bathroom's right there. She's
Pointed
gone.
across the
She's
street
gone.
to an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, in a basement.
She keeps going back and forth. What the fuck is happening? I just have to pee.
So she goes to the bathroom and is gone like 10 minutes. Like, not so long that I'm super concerned, but long enough to know that like,
Yeah.
this isn't a pee. This is no ordinary pee.
Yeah.
A couple more minutes pass, so I'm like, fuck, okay, she was drunk. I'm gonna go check on her. And I go to the In-N-Out bathroom, and it's one of these like single serving bathrooms. Like it's not a multi-stall unit.
Yeah.
So it's just her in there. And I like knock, I'm Tiff, and then no answer. I'm like, well, she's gotta fucking be in here. Like, It's an In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go? Cook French fries?
Yeah.
And I open the door, and the bathroom is pitch black. And I'm like, oh, fuck. This isn't good.
She never even locked the door?
Didn't lock the door. It's pitch black. And I step in it, and the light activates, because it's like a motion sensor light. And Tiffany's just passed out, fucking pants down, sleeping on the toilet. And this is our third date after my first comedy show. And I'm like, all right, well, it could be worse. At least she's still here.
Yeah.
She didn't run out on me.
Wow.
I gather her up. I pull up her pants.
Whoa.
Gentlemen.
What else?
That's crazy.
What else was this?
You saw her butt before. That was the first time like seeing her.
Still
naked
is.
butt?
We're not
Wow.
married yet.
Wow.
So I remember it, though.
But you did the right thing.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a gentleman. I was like respectful because it was our third date.
Wait.
I pull up her pants.
Wait, why'd you say that? Like if it was your fourth date, you would have done something weird.
I just,
This is our fourth date, so I'm gonna fucking pour
French
In-N-Out
fries.
sauce on her.
I'm gonna say, hey, who wants to see the shit show?
Hope you guys like it animal style.
number 34. So I get her composed, and I get her to the car, and I'm driving home, and she's drunk, and she has to puke, and so she rolls down the window as we pull into my apartment, and she pukes at the window, and she pukes on her hair. So now her hair is covered in In-N-Out Indian food and vodka.
Yeah.
And like the gentleman I've established myself to be, I got her little butt in the shower, respectfully,
Yeah.
pulled down her pants this time,
Yeah.
but with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Let the imagination do the talking.
Ew.
That's
even
even creepier.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
I let my
leave your
imagination.
imagination
Yeah,
at
you're,
home.
you're not making love to her. You're just putting her in a fucking shower.
Yeah, dude. She has In-N-Out in her fucking face.
Yeah.
You sicko.
Just tikka masala and vodka in her fucking hair.
Look, it was a third date. I'm learning too.
Okay, so you get her naked.
Respectfully.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Do you tip your cap to her before you take her clothes off?
Ma'am.
My lady.
Ma'am. No, I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was cool. I was a cool cat. You guys know me, right?
Yeah.
No, not in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know you.
I've never been that drunk where you've just been taking my pants
Oh,
down because I have
that's-
fucking potato salad in my hair.
That's what you think.
Wait, has that happened?
I think we've
Okay, so she's in the shower.
all.
Do you shampoo her hair and stuff like that?
No, because I was just like, you got this, and she like when she got in the shower, it kind of and she puked, so that kind of woke her up a little bit from the old toilet nap, as it does,
Yeah.
and then tucked her into bed. She said next morning the last thing she remembers was like walking into In-N-Out, and that's it.
She's like, did we get a number 34 last night?
Yeah.
Was she
You
embarrassed?
sure did. She was super embarrassed. I told her I was going to tell this story today, and she said, I almost she's like, when I woke up and I knew what happened but didn't, she's like, I almost was like, this guy's never going to call me again. I'm going to get out of here before he wakes up.
Wow.
I blew it. I blacked out on our third date. But then.
But you fell in love.
Hey, you know what? If a girl feels comfortable enough to...
I was going to say, please don't end that sentence there. Hey, you know what? If a girl feels comfortable, Sam, your story?
and you're up.
Hey, all the listeners here is just something that was just cut and then it just goes straight to you.
She, to this day, we were talking about it this morning, she was like, I thought you were a good guy because of that. All the things that happened, she's like, how many people would just give up on a person for oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
She felt like I was so cool with somebody making a mistake.
Yeah.
That it made her like me more. That I was like, oh, it happens. And here's the thing. I blacked out in our relationship way more than she has.
Yeah.
So
She's had to shampoo more tikka masala out of your hair than you would ever have to.
100%.
Do you did you feel
100%.
bad that your set was so bad she had to drink herself into oblivion?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Did you go home and write? Yeah, my worst show though was I found on Craigslist, and I did it at a sports bar, and it was I performed in a band. performance.
Wait. What did the ad say?
Come on in.
That's actually
Not
how
the
I
sign
found.
on the building.
That's actually how I found the
Craigslist.
Brazilian show was on Craigslist.
No way.
Yeah. Craigslist was hot for shows. That's how I found the Fresno competition, and that's why we do when we do the casino in Fresno. That's why we do it, is because of that guy.
I haven't found a show on Craigslist, so I guess I should.
They're pretty
No,
bad.
Not anymore. They're
That's
camp.
because you used to book them.
Yeah, but I put my ads on Wayfair.
The furniture place?
Yeah, I sold a lot of couches too, but
Jesus Christ.
I had to buy the mic.
Was it They don't have it anymore though, right? Is Craigslist still a thing?
Yeah.
Craigslist.
I buy my soap there. What was?
Hey, got a whole gallon of soap, haven't used it. Everyone wants to come and pick it up. Maybe you can do it.
Oh my god, dude. It's like
$12 or best
$5
offer.
of soap. You guys want to borrow soap?
just a guy named Craig's house.
Come on, hey, come on in. I gotta borrow soap for you. Come on, I gotta borrow soap and hey, how about I throw in a pitcher of lemonade?
Picture. A picture of lemonade.
How much extra?
Maybe like $15.
$15?
$15.
A picture of lemonade for $15.
That's literally a Craigslist ad. If I've ever seen it.
You go to buy 10 gallons of soap, and then you have to buy a picture of lemonade for $15.
Oh, $15.
Well, I only have $14 in my car.
Sorry, sir, we're not gonna do anything. We can't really help you there.
No soap. Oh, fuck. A picture.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay.
Imagine giving someone $15.
And counting them out.
$1, $2
For literally a picture.
before.
Oh, this one's missing a leg. I think I might have one more in my trunk.
It's $3/4 of a doll, though.
Yeah.
You fucking walk into your house and you have to tell your wife how you bought a picture of lemonade.
And your daughter, why she's not having any more dolls?
Yeah, she's fucking 8. Where'd they go?
What took you so long to get the soap?
Oh my god.
I load 15 dolls one at a time into my Tercel.
So how'd the Craigslist show end up, Sam?
I got there and I was supposed to do 20 minutes, but I didn't realize that a band was also booked, and the band was supposed to do 20 to open the show, then I do 20.
Oh, wow.
Band does 20, I do 20, band does 20, I do 20. So I'm doing an hour total, but I only
my
had like
God.
10 minutes.
And you knew you had to do 60 minutes?
Yeah, I just needed money and I was going to get paid in tips, so I thought I could walk away with a decent amount.
And how'd that work out?
Well, I do the first 20, the band calls me up, and they call me up this shitty way a band would. They're just like,
This guy doesn't have a guitar.
want to see who's not our bass player?
Thanks, we're friendly fire.
He was just like, this guy says he's a comedian, here's Sam.
Wow.
No last name,
Yikes.
nothing. Called me Sam like I was fucking Seal or Prince.
The artist formerly known as Sam.
Yeah. So
And it says he's a comedian. That is
yeah,
one.
yeah. Brutal.
Wow.
Self-proclaims.
Yeah. And this band wasn't even good. They were fucking all over like 60 years old. And
Really?
the 70 people that were there though were for the band.
Oh,
they had no
wow.
idea I was going to be there. They literally
wow.
had a band show, and then the band probably went, we need somebody to do filler time.
Yeah.
And then the guy went, we'll post it on Craigslist and we'll find someone.
Yeah.
Were they a
Did it
cover
say,
band or
like-
like a legit band?
No cover.
Did
Like,
it-
was
did
old.
the
For like
ad-
All Journey all the time.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was sports bars, 70 people, and they were all into the music.
table
collaborating.
Were
music?
they older people?
It was a mix, but
Yeah.
it was like, I guess maybe, yeah, like people in their like late 40s and shit.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
like
well,
parents.
maybe those people are dead now. So, like...
Well, the band is. I killed them that night. They never got to their last
except
20.
one guy, the drummer. I'll never die.
He's just clutching a picture of lemonade.
Yeah.
never
He's in
die.
a suit with stripes on it.
The zoot suit?
Yeah, he just like looks like a little one of those those old candy canes.
And
Fuck.
so I go up to do my first 20. It's brutal. Literally everybody starts talking. So it's
Oh, yeah.
12 different conversations break out.
Yeah.
And it's so loud I can't even hear myself
How
think.
far into comedy were you?
Like
Yeah.
less than a year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a few months probably.
That means bad
Not good. Yeah. And I wasn't
for all of us. For
talking
everyone.
about. I wasn't talking about Tourette's at that time.
Oh wow. You're just
So
talking
I'm
about-
twitching and shit on stage too, and people are wondering why, and no one's really acknowledging it. The few people that are paying attention. So then my second 20 comes up. Same thing. I like kind of power through until the last 5 minutes, and these 3 guys come in, and bro, it was like out of a fucking movie. It was like the 3 bully kids.
Oh no.
Even what they were wearing,
Right.
like
Chad, Tyler, and Chad.
yeah, like
Chad, Michael, and Murray. Rest in peace.
oh my god, wait, did he die?
Chad did.
I think so.
He's alive.
Chad Michael Murray?
Yeah, I saw him at my gym.
Okay, well maybe.
And I go up and they come in and they're wearing
This
like
is the second 20 you're doing.
second 20. They're doing like they camouflage hats,
Oh no.
sleeveless,
Oh boy.
white shirts.
Jesus.
It's brutal. So they come up and they don't sit down at a table either. They're like in my face,
Oh wow.
like 5 feet from me, just kind of staring at me,
Oh god.
like up and down, like arms crossed, like let's see if this dude's funny. And I'm talking, but it's an
Were you,
outer
like,
body.
up on stage
Yeah.
above him or like ground level? So
It was
just,
like-
you're making eye contact.
He's below them.
I'm below him. Yeah. It's the stage is only 2 steps.
Oh,
All right.
And
so
you're
you
on the
got a
stage.
little height on
So
him.
I have like a couple inches on them, but they're right there in my face. And just judge. And I have the outer body experience where my mouth is telling my material, but I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck's happening?
Yeah.
And one of the guys yells, "Why is he doing that with his face?"
Jesus Christ.
Fucking loud. Not to a friend, to me, but to a friend.
Yeah.
Chad
Like,
said
through
it
his
to
voice,
Michael or
like he's
Murray.
Wow.
He's a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
His couple ventriloquists came in and bullied me.
That'd be funnier if it was just one ventriloquist. Why does he do that? And he asked me that, or he says that out loud, and then I'm like, I have Tourette's, and then they're like, our friend had that, and we beat the shit out of him. And I was like, all right, that's probably why we're not friends. And that didn't get a laugh because nobody was fucking listening.
That's funny though.
It was a great comeback. Yeah, I was in my
Yeah,
head. I was like,
yeah.
if people were paying attention, this would be a
Yeah.
lot easier. But I was buried already.
Yeah.
Right.
And then one of them ran up on stage and tried to grab the microphone after that.
Why?
He was mad about the comeback.
Oh.
So he like ran up, tried to grab the microphone. I fucking like moved out of his way and he was super drunk. And then security finally came and got him, threw him off stage. And bro, I'm like, tears. Like,
I thought you were
Yes.
dude, bro, I thought you were gonna say something like really manly. Like I was fucking pissed.
no, I was so mad. I lit him up. No, dude, I turned around so nobody would see me crying.
Oh my god. It's so sad.
Bro, it just starts raining outside and he pays you his $8 for doing 60 minutes.
Someone
It's like-
call my dad. He needs to reverse me back into the river.
Oh no,
the,
he
guy,
needs to river me back.
the guy pays you and goes, "Don't email me off Craigslist again."
Oh
He
Jesus.
goes, "Here's the 13 dolls."
So then
we-
what
So
happened?
yeah, what happened?
Well, I wish I got fucking paid. But that's the problem with the tip show.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So the guy he gets kicked off stage. I have
they
like
kick him out of the venue.
yeah, they kicked the 3 of them out, and I have like tears in my eyes. And I put the microphone in the stand, and I'm walking off. And finally, people are paying attention. Of course, it's like someone punched me in the dick, and everyone for sure saw that.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Look,
walking.
he's crying now.
Yeah, what was he even doing up there before?
What's
And-
wrong with this kid?
I'm walking off stage, and the guy's like, the owner, or not the owner, the guy who produced the show is like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, I think I'm done. Crying.
I just got assaulted.
And I'm walking off, and he's like, "No, you got to do your time if you want to get paid."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, you're not even paying me." He's like, "Well, if you want what's in the tip jar, you're gonna have to do your time."
How much
And
was in the tip jar?
I didn't see the tip jar at that time. I assumed there was money in the tip jar.
Oh god.
And I do the show.
So you go back.
I finished the 15 or the 5 extra minutes or
Oh
whatever.
my god. Oh, it's so brutal.
Oh, and then everyone's watching now too, but nobody has any idea who I am. They don't know anything about me. My jokes are already horrible. I only had 5 minutes to begin with, so now I'm just fucking talking.
Now you're on your last material that was your worst material.
Yeah, exactly. This is like my closer about worms. And they wiggle when they're scared.
That gets a standing oath.
You just wiggle off stage.
Thanks, guys. That's my time.
Thanks, guys. I'm the Worm King.
Stupid.
I am the Worm King.
Take that, Chads.
If you ended a show,
Saying I'm the Worm King. And then I dive headfirst into the stage and wiggle into the ground.
I'm already designing Sam.
Oh my god.
Worm King
Get me
shirts.
out of here.
oh, I never recover.
Yeah. Well, I
Take your clothes off and you're wearing a full bodysuit that makes you look like a worm.
Dude, that'd be amazing. Because then your legs would be in one suit, like a worm suit, but then the whole time you performed, you had two legs. And so, everyone
One of
would
them-
wonder how you got it in there, or were you performing with a fake leg?
two
Yeah.
stuffed legs.
We love tremors.
And I get off stage, and then the guy gives me the tip jar, and it's fucking 2 packets of Red Hots,
Oh my god. That was already in
fucking
there.
God.
the candy. So,
Wait, so
That's-
did you perform your last 20?
no, I walked out, and then the guy was like, "Come back next week. We loved you."
So what happens? They just didn't. They just set up. Wait, so are they tuning the instruments at all, during your set, or they're just off?
No, they're off. They're just taking it. Well, it was fucked up because they went into the crowd and they're talking to their friends and family who was the crowd.
Oh, so they're distracting the entire crowd.
Yeah. So that's why everyone was in their own conversation while I was on
Yeah.
stage. I was like, fuck, every band member knows a different group.
Yeah.
You're doing your jokes. One of them's like, "How'd you think we did Don't Stop Believing?"
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You guys are great. So like I was saying, worms are interesting.
You did a lot of worm material in your younger years.
my joke book just said worms in caps.
Underlined Worm King.
Worm King, and
And
I am.
clothes on.
Yeah, it's worms, also squirms.
Bro, please close like that without any context. Ever fucking.
Hey, I'm Samuel J. Comroe.
I'll go
No,
up.
I'm Samuel J. Fuck it, I'm the Worm King.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm the Worm King. I would go up with piss in my pants to have to close out the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, and then I cried on the way home.
Did you?
Yeah, I called Alfie and she was like, "How was the show?" And I was like, This happened. It wasn't good. I think I'm gonna quit comedy." And then she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was crying. So I pulled my.
Are you okay? Then it's just the worst.
I pulled.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. And then
Wait, she goes, "Are you okay?" But more importantly, how are the worms?
Did you do the
Worms are
worm
fine.
bit?
Did you wiggle?
Did you do the wiggle like you always used to?
Yeah, babe, it killed.
Thank God.
Driving.
It saved the night.
You're loading your stuffed legs in your trunk.
on a Bluetooth, talking to her. 1 second. 1 second, babe.
Dude, not loading him in the trunk, but I got in first to the driver's seat, and then I pick him up and put him on the dashboard.
Drive home. It's up on the dashboard. How does that guy work the brakes?
If I got into a car accident and died, my legs are here in front of me, but then the worm legs are strangling. Oh man.
that just goes to
fun.
show that,
Yeah.
I mean, as comics, everybody knows how bad comedy
Yeah.
be. A lot of people who are fans of comedy see the highlights, see the fucking culmination of all the hard work of all this shit that we're talking about.
Culmination?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I fuck up some words, but sometimes I use big ones too because it makes my friends think I'm cool.
Yeah. I've just never heard that with an O.
Culmin-
It sounds like you're saying like Coleman, like Gary Coleman.
What is it?
That's like your-
Culmination.
Culmination, like you're the fan club.
How do you
You know,
pronounce
culmination.
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 Yeah, I love Tevin Coleman, running back for the 49ers. Culmination, bro. How do you say it? Culmination?
Culmination.
Well, that's what I said.
You said culmination.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, I agree though. People see the highlights and shit, and they don't see the fucking fuck up. That's why it's easy to cancel a comedian because there are so many fuck ups online. You could just grab any little piece and then put it out there.
What would you guys say out of 10 shows are, as the kids say, rockin'?
Oh man, before AGT,
Yes,
fucking
like
for me,
unknown comedian. So you haven't peaked or you haven't
Maybe 50%.
yeah, it was 5 out of 5.
50. So you do 10 shows, five are
good
trash.
ones, 5 bad ones.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
about right. It's about every other night. I'll come
And-
home to my girl and be like,
Yeah.
I love comedy. And then the very next night, I'm like, I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anmiore.
Oh, boy.
I can't do a podcast without fucking swallowing 1,000 times. You think I'm excited to see this footage with me going like this off the mic every time, swallowing? Because I don't know who I am as a man anymore.
You're the worm king.
I'm not, I used to be.
Now you're the Swallow King.
Now I'm the silkworm.
The silkworm.
Damn.
Damn.
That's a dope nickname.
I
That
kind
is
of
a
like
really
this.
cool
Bro,
nickname.
that's like, yo, okay, like, mira, like, you're gonna go down the 3rd Street, you're gonna talk to a dog named Silkworm. And Silkworm, he's gonna have like a package, but you're not supposed to look inside of it.
And he also knows the best Thai food restaurants.
All right, everybody, that was really fun. We're the Secret Clubhouse Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and every Wednesday.
YouTube.
And YouTube now. You can find us on YouTube, Secret Clubhouse Podcast. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Talk to
Know
you next
this,
Wednesday.
We will
Peace.
never quit, no matter how bad it gets.
I quit comedy already.
Not a fucking chance.
And we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends. We're the 3 best friends.